I just want to go over this fight. This was one of the biggest UFC upsets, uh, at least that I have ever seen. And I kind of want to just go back and take a look at this. Um, don't expect any serious breakdown. I'm no professional fighter. But yeah, we're going to take a look at this and really analyze what truly went wrong with Ilia Topuria versus Justin Gaethje at the White House. Before we even start anything, I have to I have to point out that this height difference is kind of crazy. I don't remember their exact heights, but I also don't even remember it being this apparent. But now that I'm looking back, I mean, dude, look at that eye line. Like, I mean, dude, Gaethje is so tall. That's crazy.
Tom's, keep yourself protected.
Um,
4,300.
but anyway, let's So that's what I'm saying. Like, Gaethje's doing a fantastic job of putting on that pressure, like early, so early, and it's just kind of insane how much control and confidence he had in this fight. Like it's a stark difference to the opponents we've seen Topuria go up against before. And what DC said is true, and I just want to emphasize this. You're gonna see it a few times where Topuria will dodge and his head will go down like that way, and he keeps his hands up, which is like good, but like he will heavily dodge to like over here, and we've seen Gaethje's like fire kick before, right? So I was kind of expecting his kick to like I thought that was the way that he would win, you know. I thought it was going to be that leg kick, but you know.
Or at least the way
See,
to
look at that. Oh, sorry. Look at like hold on. I don't know how if I can go back like a couple frames. Like okay, that's like I mean, yeah, he has his hands up. Well, he has one hand up, right? Which is fine. His other hand is down here to protect the body in case he had gone to the body. But like, dude, his kick is phenomenal. Are you seeing the power that he's getting behind this? He's firing the hand back too to get even like that kick was how I saw this fight going. And I mean, it is a phenomenal head kick, truly. He does that a lot. He does that a lot in this fight. Keep your eye out. I'm not gonna like go back and annotate, but he goes for the takedown like attempt a lot, which is very interesting for Gaethje, who is, I would argue, more of a kickboxer. Look at, hold on. I noticed this. Tell me if you notice this. He gets an uppercut. The camera kind of blocks it. Look at where his hand is. Keep an eye on where his hand is now. See, this is when the first cut started, because now he is like trying to be really small with his body, and I don't think it I don't think it works out for him. But that's the start of what's to come with the damage on his that's his right eye, which I'm pretty sure they said he couldn't see out of his left. So I don't. Yeah, look at that eye. Oh my God. Do you it's already like it's you already see that some damage has been done. I mean,
29% right now.
are you seeing this? Are you seeing these absolute bombs Gaethje is landing? So many of these jabs and crosses are landing square on Topuria's fucking face. It's actually crazy. I don't understand because like Topuria's doing a great job at keeping his hands up. He's being a close quarters boxer. Like that's a solid stance. His feet work, you know, is fine. but Gaethje is just piecing up around this, and it is, I mean, dare I say, masterclass work. I mean, I can't even believe. Like, this is the kind of shit I do to Ty. My notes. Okay, first of all, yeah. I mean, it's already started. You know what I mean? He's already cut up. Like, so I scored this round 10-9 to Gaethje. My notes for both that I came up with. Well, let's start with Gaethje. I mean, that was a masterclass first round performance. All of his shots are fucking landing. It's unbelievable what we're seeing. And his head kick, man, his head kick is landing. Like, again, that's what I thought would end the fight should Gaethje win, and it was landing. But even beyond that, like every strike he was throwing with his hands, they had a mark and they were landing, and it's just, I mean, it's incredible. Topuria did a great job too, in my opinion. Call it what you want. I mean, I know there's already people that are switching up on Topuria. I get it. It's recency bias. Topuria, I think, did a fine job this first round. He definitely had some power shots going, especially to the body, which we will see down the road. It's where he scores his points. But he just isn't doing the same kind of damage that Gaethje's doing. Topuria just doesn't. I don't know if he just didn't have the power that night, or if Gaethje's just a bigger guy, or Gaethje is just he's just got that dog in him. You know what I mean? But like, even though Topuria was landing his strikes like nobody's business, it just wasn't. It wasn't having the same power. Shout out Pussy Ty, by the way. This is round fucking 1. And he's already got a black eye, cuts all over, kind of a bloody nose, it looks like. And if they show Gaethje, like, look, I mean, he's fine. Like, that's Topuria's blood on him, you know what I mean? Like, he looks good at the end of round 1. I mean, this is insane. And actually, I'm gonna add on to what DC said, because what he said is absolutely correct. But a lot of what Topuria does in this fight, they're actually both doing something similar. They feint in, so both of them kind of duck low. Topuria does it a lot for his boxing, like he'll kind of feint in and then maybe throw like a hook or a cross or something of that sense. But he kind of like he bends his knees and he drops low, but he keeps his like center line like up, his back still straight, and he kind of just like he does like a quick squat. You know what I mean? He does like a quick squat in, and he's going for something. Gaethje does something similar. He bends over. Pause. He like ducks in, like his head goes low. But when he does that, he quickly gets up, closes the distance with his feet, and usually he'll throw like a uppercut, is what I'm seeing. And those uppercuts is kind of what's been doing a lot of the damage here. That, and when Topuria ducks in, he'll just do a stiff jab, like DC said. And those stiff jabs are nasty. Absolutely. I mean, that's the kind of shit I hit Ty with all the time. Like, that shit is kind of disgusting. I mean, Gaethje is just doing an incredible job at controlling, as Mighty Mouse would say, this void here. Like, because, again, Topuria, the boxer, his goal is to close in. He wants to close in this space here and get up close so he can, like, fire off several strikes. And eventually one of them's gonna hit the chin. But man, Gaethje just those stiff strikes, those stiff jabs, the stiff crosses, man. Like this is a wall, and Topuria struggled to get past that wall. The wall being Justin Gaethje's knuckles that were landing clean on the ridge of his nose. and his temple. You see the difference just in those two exchanges, those quick exchanges. Topuria lands a hook, right? And it, I mean, I would get knocked out, right? But Gaethje seems all right. Gaethje does well, I think that was a hook. I'll have to double check. He does a right hook, and Topuria like stumbles back. Like the difference in power that's being shown is unbelievable.
Right in front of us.
Oh, now that one, yeah. So that one, I think, um, I think that was a liver shot. I don't know. But yeah, that I think Gaethje straight up said that one like stung, like that one hurt, and it looked like it hurt. I mean, it's kind of impossible to get hit in the liver and not, feel the fire. Oh, no, yeah, never mind. I'm sorry. That was the one. Yeah. Holy shit, my mistake. Oh, wow, I completely forgot about that. Yeah, so that was the one. That was the shot. Heard round the world, if you will. So I scored this for Topuria. So I think it's 10-9 Topuria in this round 2. So 19-19. It is dead even. Okay, in score. However, I'm gonna just leave this here for a moment. I want you to just take a look at Justin. I mean, this man looks gassed, but he looks all right. He looks like he's ready to keep going. We got 3 more rounds, right? He looks like he can continue. You know what I mean? And look at Topuria. I mean, this is not even the same person that entered the cage. Both of his eyes, I mean, you're going to see that his eyes become compromised. But, I mean, you can just see it now. He's got both black eyes. His nose looks kind of fucked. He's got this here. I'm drawing glasses on this poor man. His mouth looks bloody. I don't know if that's his mouthpiece or if that's actually just busted lip. He's got the... What am I doing to fucking Topuria, dude? Even though what Topuria did last round was fantastic in terms of a pure grappling standpoint, it kind of compromised the rest of his fight because it used so much energy. He went from armbar to triangle to another armbar. Then he tried to post to do a ground and pound. Didn't work, so he went back down. I mean, the dude was like Spider-Man on the lizard. You know that clip? You know what I'm talking about? Like, that's what he was doing to Gaethje, except he's not Spider-Man in that he doesn't have... He's not Marab. He doesn't have the lung capacity to be able to be doing all that. And he just tired himself out. Like, straight up. He was very clearly exhausted for the entirety of the rest of this fight.
To rebuild his win.
Like, Topuria doesn't even get the chance to fucking think. He is constantly getting lit up with these straight jabs. Like, he doesn't even have an opportunity to think to cross this void. This void right here. He cannot cross it from foot to foot. He just can't cross that void. Every time Gaethje just fires off these stiff jabs to the face, not even to the body. It's always to the face. Always to the face. And it just messes with Topuria's perception of where the fight is at currently. He just is... It's a struggle, man. I mean, dude, like, are we seeing this absolute fucking masterpiece of a piece-up? Hold on. Topuria is doing what a great boxer does. And what a great boxer does is they're going to dodge and weave, right? This is like UFC 6 video game type shit. You got you're holding R2. Is it R2 or L2? You're holding R2 and you're moving around the right stick and your body is going to be moving all around. And Topuria does this a lot. Okay? He's like a pendulum, right? He goes forward and he goes back. In boxing standpoints, that's fine. But to not take advantage of this third axis is unfortunate. And I understand why. It's because of this. Because if he had, let's say he moved this way, right? I mean, I guess that's kind of unnatural for where his leg is, but let's just say for the sake of this, he moves to his left. Gaethje's kick definitely would have been coming to meet him right here, and he would have been knocked out. And had he gone the other way, right? This is, by the way, if we're talking like that's this is Z, and this would be Y. So if he went to the Y axis, right? Jesus Christ, that's an X. If he, if he went to this Y axis here, I have a feeling that punch was ready to come up. Just pop right there. An uppercut, could have been a hook, could have come around, who knows. And his head probably would be like right there. So Gaethje has everything covered. And Topuria, once again, kind of just moves back. His hands are up. This hand, I get that it's protecting the body, but in a perfect world, it would have been up here, protecting the temple, the jaw, wherever. But he gets absolutely fucking bombed right in the side of the head. And it's like, well, what do you do now? What do you do now? I don't know if that's true, DC. Listen here, Goop. I don't know if that's actually true. Ty, take some notes. What DC is saying fundamentally makes sense. Like if Gaethje lets off the gas, Topuria is gonna build back his. He's gonna have time to recover. But I don't know if that's actually true. I mean, obviously we'll see, right? I mean, we all know what happened. But like even if Gaethje had let off on the gas just a little bit, I don't think Topuria would have been able to come back like that, man. Like I honestly don't. I think his sight being as compromised as it was and his confidence has kind of gone down from getting almost slept just now. I don't think letting off the gas a little bit, I'm not talking like we're not taking a break with a minute 30 left on the clock, you know what I mean? Like I think as long as Topuria takes care of that void, I'm going to keep drawing this because it's so powerful to take advantage of. If you can control that void, and I mean the difference between this face and this face, for the next minute, if you're controlling this void, you've won the round. I get it, you want to go for the knockout, but like, sometimes you don't need the well, it's Gaethje. I guess you need the highlight, right? But like, I don't know. I think by this point we were all looking like at this fight like, oh, this is not how we thought shit was gonna go down. Except for apparently fucking stupid Ty, who says, "Oh, I of course Gaethje was gonna win. He's the highlight." Ty, if you're watching this, you're actually a fucking pussy. You guys need to understand, okay? This Gojo Glazer is an actual fraud. Okay, he thinks he's Canelo, but like Terrence Crawford. You know what I mean? Like it's just that simple. This guy knows no bounds to his absolute pussy behavior, and I am glad. I am glad that Gojo died. There, finally. Oh my god, I was gonna point this out. Good lord. Yeah, Topuria, where are those knees, man? I know you're a boxer, but like, dude, if you're tired, clinching is a good way to kind of give yourself a chance to rest. But in the clinch, you use knees. That's Muay Thai. You gotta use, not Thai, not like pussy Thai. Muay Thai. That's when you use your knees. And Topuria was not throwing them. He was going for his hands. He was going for the nice hooks, you know? But in clinch, you use your knees and you use your elbows. Topuria wasn't really doing that. And I mean, you know, a punch can do damage, but an elbow and a knee. Do you see the difference in power between these two? They literally hit each other with almost the exact same punch. Gaethje kind of stumbled. His body went down, but he was all right. He counterpunched, and Topuria stumbles back. The sheer difference in power between these two is unbelievable, and it is a testament to why weight classes are a thing in this sport, man. I mean, this is the kind of shit that I hit Ty with all the time. Literally all the time. Sam would never do any of this. Absolutely not. This is Sam trying to analyze what the hell is going on while I'm beating up Ty. Oh, it was the right eye. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I mean, like, are we really that surprised? Look at it's so swelled. I don't even think that it's like the eye is dislodged or anything. Like, it's not like, I think he just genuinely can't see because the flaps of his fucking skin are in the way of his retina. Like, I'm it's insane. It's just diabolical.
Call the doctor.
That's crazy. I mean, like, I get it. I understand. And let's be clear, I'm not blaming the doctor at all. He's doing his job, and he's doing his job right. But I don't know, man. Like, if you're gonna do all this, you gotta commit, I guess, because you're giving both fighters a chance to recover. This is like a solid 2 minutes of just checking, and now you've given Topuria a chance to breathe and Gaethje a chance to breathe. Like, if you're gonna go through all this and the doctor shakes his head, how the fuck are you not just gonna call the fight?
This is crazy.
And shout out Elio. Let's be clear. Shout out to Topuria here. He, despite claiming he can't see, he continued fighting. This is not. Okay, hold on. Let me be absolutely clear. This is not a knock at Tom Aspinall at all. Please don't. I'm for Aspinall for that fucking fight. But shout out to Topuria for claiming he can't see and continuing the fight. I respect the hell out of that. Again, this isn't a knock at Tom Aspinall. Topuria didn't get fucking double eye poked in his championship fight. So
Rounds are brought to you by Ram Trucks. Nothing stops Ram.
And shout out Ram. Let's just shout out Ram real quick. These guys are pretty cool. I don't actually have a Ram truck, but I'm gonna shout them out regardless. I have to pause real quick to point. Oh shit! The fuck was that? What did I do? Okay. I gotta point this out real quick. Let's just take a look at this real quick. Okay. Shout out 69 and another 69. But I mean, I'm telling you, man, everything Gaethje threw was to the head, and it shows. And it shows. Topuria. I mean, these aren't significant strikes, but I mean, we'll call them what we want. They're good strikes. 69 and 88 to the head, and Gaethje looks completely fine, and Topuria looks like fucking ground beef. Like, it's not even close. Body shots, I mean, obviously, Topuria was mauling him in the body shots department, and the kicks are surprisingly minimal. The kicks are surprisingly minimal for the two of them. I am a little surprised from Gaethje that these kicks are so small. That there's only 6 of them. But Oh, what am I talking about? No, I'm completely fucking brain dead. Never mind. Screw that fucking point. These are strikes that landed there. Oh, God, dude. I need to fucking sleep.
He's not seeing that.
Oh, God, what a takedown. That was an Armin Saryukian takedown. I don't think he even tripped him. I think he just actually threw him down. Which, if I'm correct on that, I don't really have the capabilities right now to, like, go frame by frame, but I think he just threw him down, which is a Greco-Roman move. And if that's the case, the upper body strength on Gaethje kind of needs to be studied. That is very hard, very difficult to do. He took him down on the side. That's insane. That is an insane muscle difference to be able to do that, man. I mean, oh my god! And listen to DC. That was my reaction when I watched this live. That was actually just my reaction. Shout out Goop. Those knees, man. Hold on. Look at where his hand is, man. That knee. I mean, it was too late. His knee already hit it. That hurt. That hurt, man. His knees are sharp. They're like this, man. His knees are fucking sharp. Look at this. This is a little knife. It's a little knife that stabbed his fucking top of his head. That stings. That leaves a fucking welt on the top of your head. Uh, okay. Actually, this is beautiful. Hold on. So yeah. Okay. Hold on. Let's get this out. So he's ducking low. Ducking low. Gaethje's arms are out. This is a floating target. This is a please hit me. My name is Justin Gaethje. Look at me. I'm a sitting target. I guess I should have. Let's hold on. Let's try that again. This is a floating target right here. Right here. His arms are wide open, giving way to another body shot. Topuria drops low. He wants to fire. He wants to fire. He probably actually wants to go with that right hand. Right there. That's what he wants. And just to point out again, Justin Gaethje, both of his fucking hands are open. But Gaethje is aware of this. And he ducks low. He steps back, which is good. That's good. He's creating that distance again. So Topuria needs to close in that void, right? And he tries to, and Gaethje he turns into it to get that power, and he just right on the face. He stops it. Any momentum Topuria tries and builds, it's just not good enough. It just gets punished every time. It is masterful. Seriously. Ty, you need to take notes, man. This is for you. This video is for you. It kind of is. And you, Psalm. And high key, you Ringle. Oh, and again, like, I have to keep pointing this out because it happens literally every single time. Gaethje is just counter-punching after counter-punching. So Topuria ducks low. I think maybe he was trying to feint with this hand, like he was making Justin think that he was coming here, which is why Justin went here. Either way, threw that clean hook, we'll call it. It's kind of like a wide hook. And he gets that punch in, right? Glorious. It hits square, right? That's the kind of punch you want. But look, look at where his hands are. Down low. He's protecting his body, which is good. But like at this point in 3 minutes left in round 4, you gotta know that Gaethje is just going for these headshots, man. That's what he's been going for. I mean, you saw the stats, and he gets punished for it. He's dropping his hands way too low. This is a Thai mistake. Like this is not good. This isn't good. This isn't good for Topuria. It hasn't been looking good since round 1. Oh my god, are they talking about this? I didn't even notice that. Oh my god, it's shining. Oh, that's a disgusting welt. Oh my god, are you seeing this? Oh. Holy crap. That is insane. I didn't even notice that. Whoa. This guy needs to go to the hospital. Shout out USA, by the way. He capitalized properly on a good trip. On straight up a good trip. And he's in a good position. This is good for him, especially for someone who is absolutely gassed. This is a good spot. But what can he do with a minute left? Let's see, Ty. Let's see.
Okay.
So he did something that was very cool. A common saying in jiu-jitsu is you never want to give your back, which is not wrong. Definitely not wrong. He gave his back. And you can see Topuria is doing a fair job at trying to go around the neck. Maybe get a guillotine, some sort of choke, something. But Gaethje, like the dog that he is, fantastic job at sliding out. He slides out. And with someone who is completely and utterly exhausted, he's essentially just shaking Topuria off. Topuria is going to fall this way, and, you know, his arm's posting. I imagine he's going to use his other arm to post because he's not going to be able to hold on. And these legs are going to get unhooked, and then it's back to a scramble and a stand-up where Topuria has been losing. So it was a great quick exchange by Gaethje to get out of that bad position that he was in. What a bad takedown. I'm sorry. That just was, I mean, that was the kind of takedown that you would expect out of Ty. Okay? That just, it was, again, I mean, I get it, he's exhausted, but it was very, I don't know, because he's, you know, even in this clip that we're showing here, Gaethje's doing the proper job of using the kick to defend so that Topuria's strikes can't close that distance, as we've been saying. Wrangle. And now it's just like, well, what do you do from here? You got 30 seconds left. You know, what do you do from here? It's you're in between a rock and a hard place, and it's a pretty fucking rough place. And notice, because I mean, I think we all know what's going to happen, but I just want to point out, notice the position change. Gaethje was in north-south, and then he went to side. I don't know what you would, not side mount, but, you know, he went to the side of Topuria's body. And he did that for a very good reason. Because he noticed, and I'll ask you, the audience, Ringle, wait, hold on. And I'll ask you, the audience, where's Topuria's arms? Where are his arms? I'll tell you where. Under Gaethje's. Uh-oh. Yeah, I mean, dude, like, I mean, are we kidding me? Are we kidding me? And, I mean, you can see he crumples over from how devastating of a knee that was. Oh, God. Like, I mean, I can't even fathom someone getting hit with such a knee and then standing up. It definitely broke a rib or two, a floating rib. It had to. There's no way that he walked out of that without a broken rib. I was not expecting this. I don't think very many people were. And the people that were, I mean, power to you, man. Because I wasn't. I was not expecting this at all. Straight up. Man, what an ending. What an ending, man. Do I blame Topuria for quitting? No. I'm sitting here on a fucking desk chair in an air-conditioned room you know, um, with a nice cold water next to me and a bag of chips to my left. Like, you know what I mean? I can't blame the guy for quitting. Come on. It was an incredible performance, and I don't think that there's excuses to be made. I think Topuria kind of I think he got cocky. That's my best description. I think he became too confident. He believed that he was truly untouchable. And when you get to that point, I mean, I called it out with Canelo, Terrence Crawford. He was too cocky. Topuria just was so confident that he was going to win that, like, that I think it just affected his psyche for the rest of the fight. Once he had that retaliation, I don't know if he could fathom the thought. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy how much this game can change in a single night, in one night. Shout out Alex Pereira, man. I fucking hate Cyril Gahn. Genuinely. I don't like him. I don't think I need to explain myself. I don't like Cyril Gahn. Um, Shout out Ty. Don't subscribe to this guy or follow. I don't know how Twitch works. But shout out this creep. And yeah, man. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. If I appreciate anyone who clicked on this video. And let me know in the comments if you were as shocked as I was, or if you actually predicted Gaethje would win. And if you did, tell me how much money you won. I'm genuinely curious. I did not bet on this fight, but if I did, I'll be honest, I would have put it on Topuria. What an underdog story. This is like the complete antithesis of a story that Ty and I go through when we fight. Like, it is complete and utter domination. Always, literally always. I'm 32-0 against this absolute bum. You know what I mean? Crazy, man. Crazy.